Some things that I think are going to kind of come up in the next 12 months or so in the social media world is new platforms. So I think we have new platforms coming up all the time. Snapchat, was the new thing and I think is kind of here to stay. But there's always new things like Periscope, Peach and stuff like that. And something that, I can do as well, but I often have people come up to me and freaking out saying, oh, the uni should be on this channel. It's a new thing. Why aren't you on it? So I think that something to kind of be mindful of is just because it's new doesn't mean that you should be on it. Do a few things really great rather than doing a million things mediocre. So stick to what you know, and once you've mastered that, then move on to another channel. And also work out if your audience is on that channel. There's no point being on a hip new channel if you're talking to, 50, 60-year-olds for a campaign. I think I'm really excited about Snapchat actually in the next year or so. That's kind of the channel that was a bit reluctant about, the university being on at first, and now I really love because it's so creative. I think that specs and native advertising in Snapchat are just going to change the game for corporations in Australia. Snapchat advertising is a lot cheaper than it is on Snapchat and Instagram and other platforms, so I think we'll see some really creative things. And I'm also really excited to see what happens in the kind of VR world. So I think that virtual reality and social media are going to kind of merge in the year coming forward, and a lot of people will use that in campaigns and activations. I know there was a really cool, HBO did a really cool Westworld one where they recreated Westworld in like this big warehouse, and people went in with the VR glasses and walked around and kind of experienced the world of the show before the show came out, and that created the buzz. I would love for Sydney Uni to be able to do something like that with, Oculus or some sort of VR. And I think the kind of opportunities and technology are just really exciting, and I can't wait to see what happens.